Hello students. So now we are going to learn about how the structure of web HTML and how the program will run. So as already discussed, we can write our HTML program in any of the text editor. So right now I am using Notepad and we will be working over there. So first of all you have to open your Notepad and you have to write your program. So the first line that I have mentioned before, that it was doc type HTML. This shows that which type of document you will be using, and it is HTML. Okay. Now the second thing that you will be using will be HTML. This is the root element as already discussed. Then head tag, and then you will be using title tag. Title will be, suppose you are writing it my first web page. Okay. And then we will close our title tag over here. Okay, then head tag will be closed over here. Now as already discussed, that head tag contains the logical part of the web page. Okay, now next we'll writing body tag. Inside the body tag, whatever do we want to write, whatever we want to display in the web page, we write it in the body tag. Suppose I want to write something heading as h1, suppose I want to write HTML. Okay, and then we'll close the head tag. Okay, now we'll close our body tag, sorry, and then we will close our HTML tag. Okay, so now as I guess you all may be very clear that we will open our Notepad, we will write doc type HTML. It represents the version and which type of document you are going to use. Second is HTML. It is a root element and it's opening and it's closing. Anything inside this will be considered as HTML document. Then head tag, and in head tag, as already discussed, head tag contains the logical part and the title is my first web page. Now inside the body tag I am simply just putting a heading h1, that is HTML, and then closing the body tag and then closing the HTML tag. So this is the basic structure of an HTML document. Now save this document. I am saving it on desktop. Save this document as suppose p2 dot, the extension will be .html or .htm. So right now I am using .html and then save this. Okay. After saving this, when you will run this program, it will run this program in any of the web browser. I am using Google Chrome. So when you will run, see, this is your first web page. Something you have written. Just a second. Now see. So you have written here HTML head title. In title you have written my first web page. See, it is mentioned over here, the name of the web page. Then in the body you have just written a heading h1 HTML and it is mentioned over here. So this is how you will be working with your programs. I guess I am very clear with the very first basic program of your HTML. Okay. This is how it will be working. Now, second thing, that now coming to this was the basic structure of HTML. Now I am going to edit this and we will see when we have coming to the heading tag. For the heading tags, we have various levels. As I have already discussed, we have various level of heading tag. If I am writing heading 2, then you will see, then closing the heading tag 2, then heading 3, then heading 4, heading 5, just a second, oh, we have to type a lot, and heading 6. Each of the heading has an opening and closing tag. Just write here heading 1. So you all may be very clear about how we are working. So this is this with the help of this thing, with the help of this program, I am going to teach you how we can put a heading in a web page and how we will be using it. Now save it again. After saving it, run it with any of the web browsers. Okay. Again the Firefox. Now see, as already mentioned in the previous lecture, that heading was one has the highest is the highest priority, and it has the bigger of length, and heading 6 being the lowest. So you can write anything over here. Suppose I just want to write, suppose heading that Java, okay, and then I'll save it over here. Sorry, just a second. Save it, refresh it. You will be seeing here over Java. So anything you can write between these two heading, the enclosing, closing, and opening and closing brackets. So you will be knowing what type of how heading will be used. So this was the second thing, that second tag which you must learn. Okay. Now the third tag that you are going to learn is paragraph tag. As I have told, just keep it heading. No, just okay. As I have already told, what is how you will use paragraph tag. Okay, so for paragraph tag, what you have to do is to write P. Okay, now get some paragraph tag, something. Oh, I have already written it, so I'll just copy this. Okay, copy the whole. Okay, and then write it over here. Yes, became too large. Not an issue. Okay, then save it. Now run it on the web browser. Okay, now see, this is how the paragraph works. You have written it always starts with a new line and then ends over here. Suppose you add one more paragraph, just add one more paragraph, and you can see how it will be working. Okay, suppose this is one of the paragraphs, and okay, now add one more paragraph. Okay, now run again, save it. You have to save the file, again save it, and then refresh it. See, now one extra space is added, and this is another paragraph, and this is another paragraph. One more thing that you should keep in mind, just see over here that I have not put, it is just an opening tag, and I have not put any of the closing tag at the end. Although it still the program has run, but it is always preferable to put the tag at the end. So you all must always put the closing tag. Okay. So this is how paragraph will work. Now listen one thing. Okay. Now one thing, the how in how many lines the paragraph must come, it wholly depends on the size of your window. Now this size must, suppose this is your size before, just when it is full screen, you are saying that it appears only in 3 lines. Now suppose you are compressing the window, and the size of the window has become small, so now this is coming in 6 or 7 lines. So this is how it will work. Paragraph, how many lines the paragraph will appear totally depends on the size of the web browser. Okay, so this is your paragraph tag. Is that clear? I guess everyone is clear with this. So this was your paragraph tag. Now the third tag that I am going to tell you is text formatting tag. Now what does text formatting tag includes? Just a second. Okay, remove all this. Now write something as, I'll write first heading. Okay, write something in paragraph, suppose HTML lectures. Okay, and this is in the paragraph. Okay, now suppose save this, run this. So it's showing HTML lectures. Now suppose I want this lectures to appear in bold. To appear in bold, we will use the tag B in angle brackets, that is B. Okay. Now again save this and then run this. Now see, the content is appearing in bold. Okay. Now after bold, suppose I want something to come in italic. Again I will write some paragraph, that is, suppose I want to write Java lectures. Okay, let's take JavaScript lectures. Okay, now run this, save this, and then run this, refresh it. Okay, so HTML lectures and JavaScript lectures. Now one thing you have noticed in HTML lectures, what is appearing is it is the bold. Now if I want this JavaScript to appear in italic, that is, then I'll write I, and then I will write here I. That will be the closing tag. Sorry, it will be the opening and the closing tag. Again save it. Okay, now refresh it. So this is coming in italic tags. Okay, now suppose you want both bold and italic. Write something again, then you can write bold, then you can write italic, and then suppose you are writing CSS lectures. Okay, so now you have to close CSS. Just a second, students. CSS lectures. Okay, now you will close the italic tag. Now you will close the bold tag, and then you will close the paragraph tag. Okay, now save it and run it. Okay, so now you are seeing this is working as first one that you have done is HTML lectures. It's simply appearing in bold since you have done the only bold. Then you have JavaScript lectures and it is italic, so it is coming in italic. Then you have CSS lectures. It is both bold and italic, so it is showing in the form of both bold and italic. Okay, now next thing which you have to keep in mind is if you are writing these are coming as the nested tags. Now paragraph, then bold, then italic. It should be closed in the same order: italic, bold, and paragraph. Now suppose you are writing over here as first you are closing bold and then you are closing as italic. Now see what changes you will be able to see. Just refresh it. So you are seeing that it is still working as CSS lectures and bold and italic. Okay. Now next that you are going to I am going to discuss is the superscript and the subscript. As I have said, if I want something to write, suppose log x base 2. Suppose I just want to write log x base 2. So I'll write it in paragraph log. Okay. Then x base 2. So for appearing it in base 2, I will write it as subscript. Sub, the tag that will be using sub 2, and then we'll close the subscript tag, and then again I will be writing in the paragraph log x base 2. Okay, and then I will be closing the paragraph tag. Okay, and then one more paragraph tag. Okay. Now see what changes you will be able to see. Just a second, students. I guess somewhere I'm having an issue. Just suppose right. This is a dog and I want dog to appear in subscript. And subscript dog and subscript. Okay, now save it like this, and then you have to run it with the help of browser. So see, this is appearing as this is a dog and this is coming in the subscript. Okay, now if I want it to appear in the superscript, so what is superscript means suppose x ki power 2. So I'll be writing, suppose I want to write x ki power 2 and p x, then it will be super, close the paragraph first, then it will be super, then 2, and then close the super tag, and now save it and then run the program. So I guess it's not working for the power. Shall I close the paragraph tag and then I'll be checking over this, save it, again run the paragraph. So see, okay, now see this how you are saying x ki power 2. This is how your superscript will work. Is that clear? Now suppose, okay, so these are the basic text formatting tags. You have seen a bold, italic, underline. Just a second. That is bold, italic, underline, subscript, and superscript. Now, how if I want some text to appear little big? Okay, to appear a text little big, what you have to do is to write something just big. Suppose I'm writing P, and then I want, suppose I'm writing P and I'm saying Java, like HTML session is going on. HTML session is going on. Okay, and I just want on must appear little big. So I will write HTML tag big, and then I will be writing on, and then I will be writing big, and then I will be closing my paragraph tag. Okay, now let's see this. Refresh it. See, HTML session is going. This is written in the paragraph. It's appearing as similar. Now big is written for this on. So this on is getting a larger text. So this is the working of big tag. Now I want some tag to appear a bit smaller. Again we'll go with the same thing. HTML session is going. Okay, and I want it to appear small. So it will be small, and then on, and then small. Okay, and then I will be just a second, and then I will be closing on my paragraph tags. Paragraph tag. Okay, now refresh it. So now see, here on is a bit smaller since I have written small. Okay, so the various text formatting tag that you have seen, bold, italic. Now let's go for the underline. Okay, just write something over here, and then write C CSS. Okay, then CSS, and you want lecture to come in underline, so you write CSS U, and then you write lecture. Just see what changes you will be able to see. Then close it, and then we'll go for the paragraph P. Okay, now save this, then execute it. So see, CSS lectures, and lecture is getting underline. Okay, now next thing is the strong tag. Suppose I want to write FP, and then I will write HTML. Okay, then I'll just check, save. It will simply appear as HTML. Now if I am using a strong tag over here, that is a strong tag. Okay, and then I will be closing my strong tag over here. Okay, now see, it is appearing as bold. So there is a very minute difference between bold, okay, between bold and HTML, bold and strong tag. Just because bold will not be given an extra emphasis, but strong tag is given an extra emphasis. Okay, now the same goes for emphasized part. If I am writing something P, and then I am writing Java. Okay, and okay, this is closed. Just save it and execute it. So Java will be written as it is. Now suppose I wanted to get some emphasized text, I will write EM. Okay, and then I will close the emphasized tag over here. So again it is EM, and then save it. Then you will see after executing it is getting italic format, but it has the same difference. Again JavaScript lectures that I am writing over here is italic, and it is emphasized, it is given much more importance, so we are writing as an emphasized text. Okay, now okay students, so these are some of the text formatting tags that we have discussed: bold, italic, underline, emphasize, superscript, subscript, big, small, etc. Now next what I'm going to teach you is some of the style, how you can apply style to something. Okay, now suppose body, and if I want to apply as if I want to change my background color, then body style is equal to then background color we'll write background color, and it will be, suppose I'm using powder blue. Okay, and then I'm closing it. Okay, now sorry, just save it, and then after saving you have to simply run it on your web browser. Then it is like this, and this is how it will appear. So this, after writing, if I want to change some look and feel of the content, so we can write it in this way, that HTML lectures I'm writing in paragraph, and then I want to apply this on the whole web page. I want to get the colors changed, so I will use the style tag, and then after writing the style tag, I'm writing background color powder blue, so it is actually changing the whole background color of your web page. Okay, now this was one thing. Now suppose if you want to apply it on per single tags. Now suppose I wanted to apply on the paragraph tag. To apply on the paragraph tag, we have to write p, again style is equal to background hyphen color, background hyphen color, and then tomato. Suppose this is the color, somewhere I like it, this color. So now run this program, save it, and then run this program. Now see how it's appearing. You have changed the background color of your web page as dark light blue, and then you have changed the background color of your paragraph as red, so tomato. So this color is going to appear. Okay, now what I'm saying, if I want to change the whole web page content, we can use the style tag in the web page. If I want to use it on the single paragraph or single tag, we can use it in the single tag as an attribute. Now suppose I just want to change the color of the text, not of the background color. Now suppose I'm writing p, then again style is equal to background. Just take the same background color, that really matters. Background color powder blue. Okay, so here if you write background color, it will actually change your color. Okay, just write tomato, no background color. You will see the difference what I'm telling you is. And then write, see, this is, close the paragraph. Okay, now save it and run it. Now see, so we were talking about the style. If you want to change the content, so I've written here color tomato, and then save it and then execute this program. See, now the color of the text is appeared as red. Now see, there are three different things that you have used over here. Listen. The first, you have changed the whole background color, so you have written body style and the background color has been changed. Then you have written p style and the background color of your particular tag has been changed. Now you have written p style and it is changed as the tomato color, and so it has changed only the text color. So these are the different ways in which you can use your style tag. Now this was how a style attribute will be used. So these are some of the style tags that you can use. We have used here style as an attribute. You can use style as a tag also, that I will discuss in later videos. Now next thing what I am telling to use is how to insert an image in a web page. Actually we don't insert, we simply embed an image in the web page. So what we write image, as I have told you, for the image we have to write img. So then what we give is as the source which you will be going to give. Suppose I am giving as, I don't know, but I'll get some image. Then p dot g. Okay. Then The text that needs to be written is image. If you want to give, you can give its height, its width. Let's see with the first with the image tag. Okay, then close the image tag. Image src, this and this. Now save it. Now listen, since you want this image, so the location you have given is just simply the name. Now src contains the source folder. Now you have to go, just close this. You have to get some image. I have to copy it some from my pictures, and I just want to copy this image, paste it over here, create a folder, and both the destination should be same if you're not giving the whole path. Okay, now open it. The name is penguins, so you have to either change over here, so it's better to change penguins.jpg. okay, now save it. Now after saving it, that you have written the program image src, then you have given the image name. This is an image, this is an image, you have written it as this. Now run this program in the Chrome. Okay, take any web browser, doesn't matter. See, this is how you will inbuild an image in the src, in the image in the web page. Okay, this you can embed any image. Now you can change the height and width of the image. To change the height and width of the image, you will write here width, width is equal to, suppose you are giving, we can give in pixels or format somewhere. Just write this, height is equal to then 45 you can give. Now let's check it. I think I should remove this. I have to remove this. Now save it and then refresh it. So this is the height of the size of the image has been changed. In this way you can embed the image in the web page, and then you can change the height and width of the web page also. Now the last tag that I am going to teach is HTML anchor tag. Anchor tag is used to link one page to the another. To link one page to another, we must use anchor tag, and href is used to give the location of the tag. Suppose I want to visit to BBD University, then I will write bbdu.ac.in, and then I will close the anchor tag. Then I will be writing visit BBDU. Okay, then close the anchor tag and somewhere close the paragraph tag. You must open the paragraph tag also. Okay, so the href tag, it is used to link one page to the another. Now let's check it. Okay, I guess. So we have used I have removed all, there were so many background, so many tags were used. So now I have removed, just see, I have used the anchor tag and linked the BBD University website over here. Now see, you have written the same href. Href is the giving the destination location where which page you want to link in, and then visit BBD University. Okay, now save it again, save it, and then you have to run it with the web browser. To run it in the web browser, just go and open and run it in the web browser. Now see, it is coming as BBD University. When you will click over here, I guess my internet is not connected, but you can go through with this. Okay, so these are the basic tags that I want to teach you all. The tags that I have taught you are, what are the various formatting tags, what is head, what are the heading tags, what are the paragraph, what are paragraphs, what are the different style tags, how you can embed an image in an HTML page, how you can link one page to another. So this was for today's lecture. Next we will study about various lists and tables in an HTML document. Thank you, class.